Hey guys, so today I'm doing a fixer-upper on one of the houses in Willow Creek. I thought it would be fun to do this, even though I kind of suck at building, especially bigger houses, which this is a really big house. Also, before we get into my little story, which yes, I do have a story, which is surprising since my life isn't all that interesting, and of course it would be about me failing. Also, make sure you watch the build till the end, as I do change some stuff around, and I did have a pan of the house after I finished the build, but Camtasia crashed, so that part didn't save. Also, sorry if my audio keeps peaking, or it sounds kind of weird, or I'm yelling, or I'm too quiet. Honestly, who knows? And I'm a little breathy. Sorry about that, just because I am yelling into my mic. So, to make sure you guys can hear me. So, on to my little story. So, for my mom's birthday, we went to Texas Crow. Yes, Texas Crow for her birthday. Don't even ask. So, the waitress was giving my mom her drink and, of course, a straw. And I was hungry and thirsty, so what is my first instinct? Grab the straw. Now, that's not even that bad that I grabbed the straw. But of course, my brain just kind of half processes what is going on. And so, I hold on to the straw. Yeah, I just guide it, and I start to let go. And I look to the left, which is where my brother is, and he just makes the what face and mouths of what are you doing? So I start to realize what just happened, and I almost lose it. I'm just trying not to laugh so hard that the whole restaurant can't hear me. I just think, please tell me she's leaving, please tell me she's leaving, please tell me she's leaving. And guess what? She asks if we want any appetizers. No hon, I'm trying not to die over here. And I couldn't even hold it any longer at this point, so I just cover my mouth and look as far away from the waitress as I can. But I can't hold on to it anymore, and I start snickering super loudly. And my mom just says, oh, she's laughing about something, and I think she even chuckled or something, so thanks. And she was probably just trying to make sure the waitress didn't think I was insane. And I don't know, but I'm assuming that my face was super red because my jaw was hurting from trying not to die laughing on the spot. And the waitress leaves. I don't even want to know what she was thinking. And I know this probably isn't that big of a deal, that crazy of a story, but I want you to know that stuff like this never happens to me, ever. I was just thinking, what just happened, right? I still hadn't fully processed what just happened. So that was, was my little story, but back onto the main focus, this build. So this is the kitchen. I love what I did with the kitchen, and I love this little island thing, like where you, I don't know, I really like it. And you'll see that a lot of the house, parts of it is really modern, then you'll like look to the right just a tiny bit and it's super like, I guess like old school, and that's kind of what I was going for. Like it's, you can tell that it's so old that things have kind of broken, but they've been repaired and replaced with newer, more modern things. I don't know, I was really proud of that. I thought it just went really well, I guess. I really like it. Once again, I suck at building houses like this, especially big houses. So I know this isn't even that great of a build, but I did more like a fixer-upper renovation type thing. I don't even know what I'm gonna call this. Probably just like a renovation. I don't know. I was pretty happy with this build since I'm not really used to creating big houses or anything like that. I wasn't expecting it to be as good as it was. And I didn't test this out, so I don't know if everything is usable because I did use a lot of new objects. I'm pretty sure, like I won't doubt that the laundry, like the washer and dryer underneath the stairs, I won't doubt that that isn't usable. But I really hope it is because that would be super cool. And the bathroom, I was pretty proud of this bathroom. Keep in mind throughout this build when I'm like doing the camera and all that, the wheel on my mouse is broken. Like I can like zoom in and out, like I can scroll, but I can't like push it in, so I can't move like the camera up and down like smoothly, if you get what I mean. So that's why like I put the walls up and I'm struggling to even like see through the room, you know, instead of just like looking on top. I can't change the camera like that. And usually I would just go into tab mode and move the camera, but I'm in build mode right now, so. And you do see me go into tab mode to kind of to make sure the things on the, like the top of the bookshelves, because it was glitching through. You can see on the bottom left, like every once in a while, the bookshelf from the living room is peeking through. So I just tried to make it into like a little thing that just, you put stuff on. So I did actually go into everyday mode, live mode, and go in a tab to make sure they were actually on the thing. But that's the only times I did that, which I probably shouldn't. I probably should have just gone into live mode and switched the camera around just so I can see better, to make it a better viewing experience, but whatever. I couldn't find any not dressers. I'm improvising this part, so I don't even like this part of the video, so I don't even know what to say. But yeah, I was actually pretty proud of this idea of just turning this into something to put stuff on. I thought it looked really cool. I don't know why my nose is kind of like runny, but whatever. But what I was saying is I couldn't match any end tables to the bed, which really sucks. This is, like, I feel like this is the worst part about not having a color wheel, is the fact that you can't make end tables match with the bed and dressers. Also, I paused here because I didn't know that cherry blossom dresser was even a thing. I love it. It looks pretty cool. I could totally see me using that in a little girl's room, and I actually did, because I did the master bedroom, which is here, and then I did a bedroom, two other bedrooms. I did a toddler bedroom, and then I did like a child/teenager girl room. And I did actually make it I plan to make it a child girl just because of the toys scattered around, but she has a double bed. She's living the life. And I didn't really know what to put on this wall here. I love those city living paintings that I just use. I love them. I use them all the time. I love that bed, by the way. I never get to use it because my Sims are never this rich, let's be honest. Well, unless I'm using cheats. But I rarely use cheats unless it's to just mess around or for a video like machinima or this. As you can see, 9 million, something like that money. So I can't even count. Like, what is wrong with me? I'm just blanking out. Sorry about that, guys. I really like this bathroom, especially since it is the master bathroom. I did try to make it really fancy and nice. Kind of failed on that. I feel like I could make a better house, like a better big house. I could furnish it better if I was the one who made the layout, just because obviously I know the layout, so I know like, oh, I'm gonna make this into a closet, thus like bathroom area, so I know I can put this here, blah 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 type thing. I don't know if that makes any sense. Anyway, I did put a bar here because I meant to put a bar somewhere in the dining room or the kitchen, but it just didn't fit. It wasn't, you know, and by fit, I don't mean like it didn't look right. It didn't fit. So I always use these lights. They just give so much light and they don't look like trash like most of the lights do. Like that little kid light that is way better than literally any light in the entire game. Well, maybe not all lights. But here you can see this is the little girl's room. I really like what I did in here. Some of the stuff just doesn't match, but I didn't even care. And I am so glad that they made better looking night lights. Like we had to use those ugly, like super ugly lights for the rest of our, like in every single house that we have kids in, I would lose it. I did a weird thing with the mirror. I tried to put those lights on it. I'm not sure if it entirely worked, but I just kept it. Also, I'm so happy that you can move objects up and down with the move objects cheat. It saved my butt here. Because in big houses, I feel like you have to have a lot and a lot and a lot of clutter, or else it just looks way too empty. Like it looks like you're moving in, like you're just moving in and like you're still like moving stuff. I don't know. Also, sorry if you can hear like bumping sounds. I don't even know. You probably can't, but my neighbors it's a Friday night, so my neighbors just have to crank up the speakers, am I right? It's only 6:30 right now, but when it gets later, they will be cranked. Anyway, I kind of took inspiration from the Pancakes house for these little outdoor places. Just put some random stuff in there. And I do want to give a little renovation to the Pancakes house, and I was originally going to do that, but I realized I love the Pancakes house so much. I don't know what I would change, honestly. Maybe since I could do it for my Pancakes current household, maybe, if they get a little bit more money. I don't know how much money they have in that game, but in that game, she's pregnant. At least I think Eliza is pregnant with their first child, and they're happy, which is always nice. And I didn't even know what to put on this little bookshelf thing, and I originally wasn't going to put anything on this bookshelf thing, and I didn't know, so I just put gnomes. Because it's The Sims, right? Just put gnomes. And I really liked the backyard, so I didn't even change anything. And I do change some things here, but we are coming to the end of this speed build. I hope you enjoyed it, even if it is a little bit mediocre and I'm talking real fast, going crazy. So, love you guys.